I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Not everybody can become an AI product manager, and lots of people who tried really hard to become an AI product manager but end up getting fired or burned out through the whole process. AI product management career is not for everybody. If you're looking for a simple job hunting process, I suggest you to quit right away. However, once you break into AI product management, this definitely is going to give you the highest reward in terms of your income, your career progression, and personal satisfaction. In this video, I'm going to break down the top 4 reasons why majority of people shouldn't become an AI product manager, and also the hard truths of the behind-the-scenes AI product management journey. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee, a direct product featured in Forbes. I've helped thousands of people land their dream PM job offer in fan companies and unicorn startup and continue to get promoted as a product leader. In this channel, we talk about tech trends and free product management training. Like and subscribe to our new video every Tuesday. I've been wanting to film this video for a very long time because a lot of people just have shiny object syndrome, just trying to break into AI without thinking why they want to get in and whether they're suitable for it. Let's call the elephant in the room. Of course, once you break into AI product management, your income gonna increase significantly. On average, AI product manager getting paid 35% higher than traditional product managers. Actually, I make a YouTube video about AI product management salary right here with the breakdown and the data to show you the wide salary differences out there. However, this leads to the very first most important reason people shouldn't become an AI product manager, because it's purely a gold rush, shining object syndrome. We are just at the very beginning of AI era, and currently 30% of the VC fundings of last quarter went into AI startups. However, 70% of AI product never got launched in the market at all. So this just reminds me of the original gold rush or the beginning of the crypto and blockchain market. If you compare the AI era with crypto, that just felt like we're just the beginning of 2008 crypto bull market. Everything goes up, they have money pumping in. However, as we know, the crypto bull market in the past 2 cycles only lasts for 1 to 2 years, and then the entire market just crashed. And you can tell currently the Bitcoin price, of course, went through the roof, but when it was really low, it's only 10% of current what the price is, which means that a lot will give up in the process. The people who actually truly being able to make money and grow their income and grow their career in this up and down market cycle is someone who stick along with the entire market for a very long time. So if you're somebody who give up easily, who doesn't really believe in AI, who just want to do some gold rush trying to get in to make some money, it is not the right profession for you to get started. If you look into today's success stories of people who created successful AI products such as NVIDIA and Jason Huang and his company already invested into AI product 10 years ago. That's why NVIDIA is one of the leading company in the AI space. So therefore, if you want to be successful in AI, you need to stick to the gun and watch for the long term, regardless of the market going up and down. The second reason most people shouldn't become an AI product manager is that AI PM is much harder than traditional product management for 2 reasons. Number 1, technical challenges, and number 2, product management challenges. From technical challenge perspective, if you look up all the resources becoming an AI product manager, the fundamental thing is you must understand what is AI and keep updated regarding latest trends of AI, because every single week there's a new model coming out, there's new changes of the industry, and then you build an AI product and all of a sudden next day and another. For example, you build your original product based on OpenAI large language model, and all of a sudden Claude just launched another new model, and then you need to think about, do you need to throw away the original training and the coding of your product, or you need to stick with OpenAI model? So there's a lot of struggles in developing your own AI product. And on top of that, if you listen to the advice from Andrew Ng, who is a leader in AI training space, he always talk about the best way for people to actually really learn AI is to read those research papers about AI. Now, let me ask you this important question. How many AI courses have you taken? How many research papers have you read about AI development? I bet most of you guys haven't read enough research papers or taken enough AI courses so far. So comment below if you have read or not read any AI research papers. I'd like to hear from you guys as well. On top of that, you also need to look up a lot of state-of-art new trend within the market. And I have several highly recommended newsletters. For example, Matthew Berman's newsletter have very in-depth analytics of technical things for AI space, as well as Batch newsletter. Actually, every single day, if you want to get up to speed regarding AI trends, you need to spend at least 30 minutes after an hour just reading and researching the new trends of the industry. The second part AI product management difficult is the end-to-end AI product management lifecycle is actually very different compared to traditional product management lifecycle, because as AI product manager, we need to get lots of hands-on experience working with engineering team to fine-tune your data model and verify your AI hypothesis. I have a separate video where I walk through the end-to-end lifecycle of AI product management. You should check out right here. Now, lots of product manager doesn't have the skill set being able to redesign the AI hypothesis validation process and make them that lead to 70% of AI product actually is failing. So therefore, if you are not somebody who's really putting the hard work and really learn everything about AI and AI product management, this is not a career for you at all. And selecting the right AI courses to take is also quite challenging because there are hundreds of AI courses out there. I have pre-selected top 8 AI courses I believe everybody needs to learn to get the foundational AI knowledge. I'm going to link the top 8 recommended AI courses in the description of this video as well. The third reason you shouldn't become AI product manager is AI ethics. This is literally going to give me goosebumps. First of all, the number one biggest objection of AI for me as a new mom is how AI is going to impact education. AI literally introduced lots of plagiarism. And right now, I have a young baby and young boy. I'm just thinking once they go into elementary school, middle school, they start to use AI to do the homework. And then they will be very lazy, just learn some prompt engineering or use AI to solve math problem. How are those kids going to learn all those hardcore skills that help them to survive and face the challenging real-life environment after they graduate from the educational system? Recently, I'm talking to a professor at MIT. He literally told me that right now he couldn't tell who is the best student, who is not the best student, especially when the job assignment is about how writing some essays and doing some creativity work. And nowadays, all the schools, they start to ban using AI in classroom. However, this is just a short-term solution. Once AI is everywhere, I think all the kids eventually will get access to AI and start get quite lazy, not able to gain those real hard skills. That just made me very nervous. Now, on top of that, except AI's impact to kids, AI is also going to impact humans like us. It's literally replacing jobs. And there are 15 different kinds of jobs on the earth getting replaced by AI. For example, copywriting, email marketing, artist, customer support. And sometimes in the future, even interview coaches are getting replaced by AI because literally within PM Accelerator, we are building the AI interviewer and trying to test out how good the algorithm is. And sooner or later, a lot of jobs will be replaced. That's actually introduced a big threat to the society. But currently, as everybody can see, we're seeing some short-term benefit of AI. For example, I was able to downsize my team from 2 full-time marketing manager into 1 full-time marketing manager by leveraging AI to do majority of the content creation and copywriting. And if you watch the movie Her, you should watch it. It's so creepy. It might be true. People start to date AI. I think that might be the future. Very creepy. Therefore, you have big concern about AI ethic. This is going to against who you are. So I highly recommend you do not become an AI product manager. By the way, I'm also going to make another YouTube video about is AI going to replace product manager or not in the future. Make sure to subscribe and watch our new video next week. If you like the free tips we provide today, make sure to like this video so YouTube is going to feed you all the best and organic content just similar to this. Now let's continue with the fourth reason people shouldn't become an AI product manager is the job market is extremely competitive and that not that many entry-level AI product management jobs. For example, if you look up all the job openings out there, and the good news is, actually, there are between 10 to 20% jobs opening right now is AI product management, which is good news for everybody out there. But if you compare with a year ago, only 1% job is AI product management. It's definitely a trend for people move into AI. But if you dive into the details of the job description, you will find out that majority job description, they're looking for people already have 2 years AI-related experience. For example, the job opening at Scale AI, they're looking for 4 years experience working on AI ML product. And this job at Netflix, they're paying people between $240,000 per year up to $725,000 per year. They're looking for 8 years experience as a product manager plus 2 years experience in the space of AI ML platform development. So which is also the number one reason a lot of people fail to break into AI product management, because they thought AI is so new, let me just take some AI courses so I can become AI product manager. This is definitely a big no-no. A lot of people wasting their time and money by going to school, learning something about AI, or taking some theoretical AI product management bootcamp without really gaining the hands-on experience. They set the hope really high, but whenever it's go into interview, they find it really challenging to answer these type of interview questions. For example, tell me a time how you address the data drifting of your AI product, how you develop and build AI pipeline when you build your AI chatbot. And majority of people going into those AI product management interviews, they fall flat on their face because they never had the real life hands-on experience. So therefore, if you are just looking for an easy route to land any product management job, this may not be the right profession for you. However, if you're determined to become AI product manager, there are so many ways to break into AI product management even if you have no experience. And for example, the best way to do it is by gaining hands-on experience by working with a group of friends, let's say data scientists and software engineer, so that you form a team of people, really build a hands-on project by using existing large language model. And those OpenAI Cloud APIs are publicly available. You can literally start spinning up your AI product within a month of time. Instead of AI product management bootcamp, we match you with software developers and data scientists, and also give you coaches so that you're able to create a real-world AI product. It's also going to launch the AI product by using our go-to-market strategies. If you're interested in learning more about AI product management bootcamp, you can go to this website and check out our syllabus. I'm also going to link it in the description of this video. But regardless, you want to join a bootcamp or DIY yourself, if you're not willing to get your hands dirty and put in the work, but there's no way you can become an AI product manager, so therefore, this is not the right career path for you. There's so many reasons that you shouldn't become an AI product manager. However, if you're also a big believer of AI like me, who believe that AI is actually going to make the world better together and also increase productivity so that we can save time and spend the time with the people who we love, you should definitely try to start your career as early as possible by breaking into the AI space, because right now we're still at the very beginning of the AI era, and the earlier you get in, the bigger impact you're able to create, and you are going to be the one who create the foundational knowledge for the future 10 years, 20 years to come. So make sure to get started by taking all the 8 highly recommended AI courses selected by me and step into the AI product management space today. And also check out this video right here where I break down the only 4 ways to become a Gen AI product manager, starting even if you have no experience at all. This is Dr. Nancy Lee from PM Accelerator. I'm going to see you in my next video right here.